What's up guys, welcome back to Wait Let Me Invest, where we try to make finance funnier than a cat trying to trade stocks. I'm Zuko, your guide for today, and we're diving into my trading 212 investment portfolio, which is not as exciting as some of you might think. So, let's get stuck in then, shall we? The value of my portfolio at the time of recording, which is the 16th of November 2023, is around £542. My rate of return is a little over 3%, as you can see here, which I think is alright, considering the fact that I've only started investing in this account for about 6 months, and it's something that I don't pay too much attention to at this time. I've only put money in, chosen the stocks that I've liked or companies that I personally use, and I've just forgotten about it. But it's good to see that I've made about £18 so far, which is a good sign. My rate of return is still below the 7% mark, which I'm aiming for before the end of this tax year, so there's still a long way to go. I started investing in June of this year. I initially started with £5 just to test the platform to see how it works, get familiar with it, and then I deposited another £100 once I was comfortable. Chose some stocks. As time went on, I deposited more and more money. I've only deposited once every month or maybe once in 2 months, and it's always been around £100 to £200. And the most recent one was a couple of days ago where I invested £100. Alright, let's talk stocks. And trust me, I swear I've got some gigachads in my portfolio. First up, we've got AMD, which is a multinational semiconductor company based in America. They produce graphic cards, processors, and basically a lot of chips for computers. CPUs and GPUs are highly sought after right now. They're very valuable, and with the way technology is moving forward, they would only go up in value. I only have about 0.2 shares, which is not a lot. It's only worth £2, and it's not really worth anything at this point in time, but I am going to invest more money into this. But these are my individual stocks, by the way. I also have some pies, which I'll talk later on in the video. Next up, we have Deliveroo, which is an online food ordering company. They have an app here in the UK which I think is really good. I use it every day. What I like about them in comparison to Uber Eats and Just Eats in the UK is that they have partnered with British Airways. If you were to order anything through their app, you would also get some Avios points. I think 2 to 7x per pound spent, which I think is a really good deal. I've collected quite a lot recently. I do order a lot of food, which is not good if you're trying to save as much money as you can to invest. I also have Lucid, which is an electric car company in the US. What I like about them is they produce luxury electric cars, and their recent models have outperformed the Tesla Model S Plaid, which is huge. I also have Porsche Automobile Holding, which is a parent company of Porsche. And finally, we have Tesla, which is an electric car company in the US. It's been on fire lately. Hotter than your mom, some would say. Look at that, 5.75%. These are all my individual stocks that I have. I also have pies. A pie is basically a bucket that consists of stocks that you've chosen. Each stock can be allocated a certain percentage. For example, I've allocated 20% of whatever amount that I put into this pie to Microsoft. Same for Apple, same for Alphabet. 15% for Tesla, 15% for Porsche, and 5% for Amazon. If I were to put £100 into this pie, £20 would go to Microsoft, £15 would go to Tesla, £5 would go to Amazon, so on and so forth. Another good thing about this feature is that it also allows you to automatically reinvest whatever dividends you've earned within this pie, which will be allocated accordingly. So if you've earned £50 from Microsoft and another £50 from Apple, it would combine them and allocate £20 to Microsoft, and £20 to Alphabet, £15 to Tesla, and so on, which I think is really neat. I have 2 pies. Zuko is a pie that consists of companies that I like and I admire, which I think have solid foundations, and I like the direction that they're headed in. It's mostly tech, as you can see. Alphabet, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. You can say that it's a car company, but it's also a tech company. Porsche, I just like Porsche. I love their cars. The 911s. Oof, the Taycan. I'm gonna get them one day. Hopefully, let's see how this turns out. Another feature on this platform is that you can copy a pie of someone who's decided to share them to the public. And what I've done is I've copied this pie, which consists of index funds. I've not invested a lot of money into this yet. I do plan on increasing this in the near future, but I've just been focused on my ISA account, and if you've not seen that video, I'll leave a link at the top. You can also choose to auto-invest or set up a direct debit to deposit money into this account or into this pie every month. Also gives you a nice projection here. This is based off past performance as well, so this chart could go up or down, which is something that you should keep in mind. Now let's look at the dividends that I've earned so far. I've earned about £1.07. The most recent one is from Apple, 4, 5. This is only going to go up the more I invest, that's for sure. This is currently at like 0.18%, I think. The first dividend that I got was in July, and I've gotten at least one every single month after that, which I hope continues going forward, as compared to my Vanguard ISA account, which pays out a dividend quarterly, which I'm okay with because that account is not an account where I see myself taking money out from it anytime soon, or even in the near future. I'll want to be putting money in there every year for about 20 to 30 years. The difference between that and this account is that at some point in the future, I do want to be taking my dividends out of this account. I don't want to be reinvesting them. It's something that I see myself living off on. I've also received some interest on the cash in my account. As you can see, the most recent purchase was Deliveroo. I got Tesla before that, then I got Porsche, Apple, Blackstone, Tesla, Microsoft. My financial goal with my Trading 212 account for the next year is to invest a minimum of £5,000 before the end of this tax year. Anything above that is a win. For the next tax year, I want to have invested another 10 or 15,000 pounds. So I want to bring the amount invested in this account to about 30,000 pounds by the end of next year. That's pretty much my Trading 212 account update for this month. Even seeing £1 of profit should motivate you to invest. But invest wisely. Make sure you research the companies that you're putting your money into. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be posting an update of my Trading 212 account every month. If you're on the same journey as me, please leave a comment down under telling me your favorite stocks, what's the best performing stocks, what are the stocks that you've lost the most money on. Alright folks, remember, stocks may go up and down, but the game's the game. Stay safe, see you in the next video. Peace out.